we can pretend. All right. I'm not going to be able to see the chat this time, so yeah, if you're in chat, good for you. Can't see it. But this is your starting lineup, kind of. Maybe just a little bit. Restarted the stream because I just saw on row 1 we find Dale Jr. And that's how you go the wrong way. There, that's your full field rundown if you wanted it. On row 1, we have Dale Earnhardt Jr. Row 2, we find the 60 and the 17. Row 3, we find the 2 and the 29. Row 4, we find the 6 and the 16. Or, no. Yeah. Row 1 is just the 5. Row 2, row 3. Row 4, row 5, we find the 8 and the 25. And then from there, we have the 40 and the 9 in row number 6. Row 7, we have the 117 and the 59. And the next row, we have the 152 and the 74. Next row back, we find the 110 and the 137. Behind them, we have the 12, and I'll be with that shortly. We have the 12 of San Antonio Jr. and the 121 car, who is being renamed to Corey LaJoie. Then we have the 47 of that guy and the 160. Behind him, we have the 101 Walmart car, recently bought by B&B. Now, and the 178 car. Behind them, it's a 119 car and someone. 119 and 106. And that's the last row that I'm paying attention to. So it's time now to get this race underway. We'll watch Dale Jr. take us to the green flag. It's here already comes the 60 and the 2-car Clint Boyer. That 2-car still searching for his first win this season, so isn't the 60. Here comes the 6 down the bottom. Now the 2-car comes underneath to try to lead lap 1, and he will. The 2 will lead lap number 1. He looks like he has another strong car as he's had the previous 2 weeks. Can he hold off the 6 car? 6 tries to get underneath him. It does not work, so he will. Oh, maybe it will work. Can the 6 get there on the exit? Yes, he can. The 6 will go side by side. 2 will lead lap number 2. And the 6 will become your leader. We have an onboard camera with the 6. That's what it looks like to go around to ORP. Last week's winner, the Discount Tire number 6 card. That's MTJ behind him. Martin Truex Jr. trying to come back with the number 8 machine. And behind him, that's the number 17 of Matt Kenseth trying to drive his way to the front. And the 5 car has fallen all the way back to 4th. Now he's going to try to go underneath the 17. See if he can get it done. No, now he'll try to go to the high side. Number 5 is owned by Michael Carsey. Behind him, we find the 2 car on RHR Racing. The Lion Hatch Racing. Yes, that's what it's called. Coming underneath the 5 car, maybe. No. The 5 car is still clear off the corner, but the 2 gained a lot of ground through that corner. Inside to the bottom of the track he'll go. Now the 2 car will try to pass the 5 for position. This is the highest up battle we have. Now the 2 car up to 4th. We have the 5 in 5th. And first we have the 6 car. I keep on saying this is Casey Miller, but I'm pretty sure it's Chase Miller. It's not Casey Miller. Chase Miller trying to follow the 16 in. Another top 10. There's the 16. Now Chase Miller trying to go underneath the 16 at Greg Biffle. He will get there to make the pass. Oh, the 17 looks like the battle for 3rd place or 2nd place is about to heat up. Maybe the 17 can go up there and lead some laps for RHR. He'll get underneath the 8 on the exit of the corner. Can he pass him before the line? Not really, but he'll get him coming into turn 1. That high line just is not working here at ORP. We saw it working last week at Milwaukee a little bit, but not here. Today the bottom is canned. As you see the 17 get wicked loose on entrance. And there's Bobby Hamilton Jr. yet to sign with a team, really. Out of all the player teams, we mean. People who own cars. Jeff Burton is owned by, I can't remember what his name is, but he's owned. Because he's trying to battle with the 60 and the 16 for, that's the 8th place that they're battling for. The 16 will drop back to around 10th position. As we're about a quarter of the way through this one here at ORP, or a little bit over. Inside the 60, the 16 will go. The 60, if you remember, had the fastest car on track last week. Was involved in a few wrecks. Had to come back from the rear. And drove it all the way up to 5th, I believe, and then got in a wreck. Destroyed the rear end of his car. He then restarted 8th because of some magicalness that is the restart. From 8th, he spun again, collected 3 cars, including the 16 and the 9, and was put to the rear of the field. This week, looks like he's going to have a much stronger week. Oh, I think I saw smoke. Yeah, there's smoke. I think there's a car around. Yeah, everyone's going slower, so there's a car around. Let's see who it was for the first caution of the day. Oh, it's the 5 car. Michael Carsey, and I think he uses Redneck Racing usually. Looks like he just got a little loose on him on entrance and just spun it around. Oh, that's a hard lick for whoever that was. The 109 car and the 120. Both of them having huge licks. And the 5 right into the driver's side door of the 5 car. Who was that just barely made it through? The 427. Wow, surprising he made it through that. But I believe the 109 has an onboard camera. Oh, what a hard hit that is. We're going to slow that down to slow motion and let you guys watch that one. See, the 5 just gets loose in front of him. Now he can't see anything because of smoke. Maybe he thinks he's on the bottom or something, and there's the 5 car. Just wicked hit. And then he gets hit in the rear end by that 120 car. Just hard licks all around. And we'll watch that from whatever camera. The 109 car just got lapped too. 39th position, hits the 5 car, can't even see him. He gets run into the back of. That's probably the end of the day for the 109 car. Lots of damage to that machine. But now we go regular speed. And who is our leader? Who is our leader? Who is our leader? Carl Edwards in 9th position. After having that week last week, I think he's happy with 9th right now. Mike Kenseth in 2nd. Hunt Truex Jr. 4th. David Reagan, still your leader here at ORP. This will give the leaders a chance to pit if they want to. We're going to be heading green this time by. Remember, all the cars on the top side are on the lead lap. All the cars on the bottom are a lap down. Green flag is out here at ORP. That discount tire number 6 car. Looking to try to win 2 in a row. As we're just about reaching halfway, which I'm going to say is that little mark on my screen where it changes colors. You guys can see it way better on the stream than I can. Getting held up by a lap car here, stuck in the high side. Here comes the 17 to the bottom. 17 will lead the lap. Here, the 51's loose. Gonna have to check up hard. He gets into the 6. Whoa, I think everyone saved it. Yeah, everyone saved it. The 6 car will remain in 2nd place. Down the backstretch they will go. Matt Kenseth, your leader. Gets a little loose on entrance. Now he'll try to go underneath the lap car of the 136. I believe caution's out. Yes, caution's out. Right, who was it? And in front of us, Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the 2nd time today has spun out. This time, though, it does not look to be his fault. The 168 got into him, and he just got slight rear end damage from that 106 car. 5 car just having a rough night so far. Maybe let's see if he can turn it around. But yeah, really no point continuing to look at that. I don't know why I am. It's not like there was a hard lick like last track. But we'll go back to your race leader, number 17, Matt Kenseth. What does he choose to do here? Does he choose to pit? Does he choose to stay out? He chooses to stay out. The 51 car, remember, is not on the lead lap. He is a lap down. And remember, the bottom lane is lap down car, so that's the 109 there. He's apparently still running somehow. I don't really know how. That was a wicked hard lick in the junior's door he took earlier. But apparently he's ahead of cars, too. Looking far back. Probably doesn't have a chance at winning, but we'll see. Matt Kenseth is stuck on the high side like the 6. But unlike the 6, maybe he can keep the lead. Going to try to power back by the 109 on the outside. Can he do it? Wow, this is actually, I wish this was the battle for the lead. The 17 just led the lap, obviously, because the 109's a lap car. But damn, the outside line's actually moving past someone, even if it is just a lap car. Matt Kenseth's clear. No, not quite clear. Clear of the 109. The 109 comes up, and he's right in front of the 6 car. Now lap cars will go side by side into the corner. The 17 will be able to pull a huge gap off that. The 6 will most likely fall another spot. As you see, the 8 is now in second. '17 out in front. We'll go to the 8 now. The 8 is now in second place with the 6 hot on his tail. And that's the 2 car behind them. Wow, what a battle. Now the 2 will get a little loose trying to get underneath the 6, though, by the exit of the corner, and he does. As you see where I was sitting. The 2 now passing the 6 car. That's RHR cars 1 and 3. In between them, the 8 car. A little bit of loose. They get a little loose into the corner, but that's kind of normal. Here at ORP, as we've seen. Now the 6 will try to get underneath the 2. Can he do it by the exit of the corner? No, he won't. The 2 car just trying to search for grip out there. We go back down to the bottom. We're going to keep it right here because this seems to be going to be a good battle here in a few laps. Now the 6 is going to try a little bit higher of the line. We've seen so far tonight, the only time the high line works is when it's against cars that have been in major wrecks. Now the 6 is going to try the high side. It does not work. But really just lifting before the flag stand. As I'm watching the miles per hour, they got to 115 down before like the middle of the backstretch. 120 down that time. And they'll head down pit road. The 6 car stays out. He will be your leader for now. Who's behind him? Jeremy Clements down pit road. Martin Church Jr. in his box. Chase Miller. You can pretend he's Chase Elliott from a couple of years ago. Not really, though. There's the 25 car underneath. Bobby Hamilton Jr. trying to do something. He's to second place. The 74 is first. Dario Franchitti down pit road. There's the 47. He's going to stay out on track, try to lead a lap maybe. He's up to 12. 51 of Morgan Freeman is on pit road. 59 of Marcos Ambrose, owned by Slothy Jelly Jr., is on pit road. Carl Edwards, owned by Grave Digger Motorsports, is out on track. He will lead the lap here at ORP, most likely then come down pit road. We are really close to being over this one, 3/4 of the way over, and I believe either caution's out. No, we're still green. As he'll race with the 6 car. Contact. That's going to be a caution for sure. Huge contact. Carl Edwards spins. I really didn't see that. That was going to be. I believe there was something else on the front stretches too, as well. As you watch the 113 car get sideways down, and then the 60 car as well. But I believe there's another wreck on the front stretch. Yeah, the 43 was involved in something. The 123 was just not up to speed. The 43 clobbers him hard. And the 101 and the 51 both narrowly avoid that wreck. But 2 separate wrecks, one on the back stretch, one on the front stretch at the same time. We'll bring out the caution on whatever lap. 3/4 of the way through the race. And we're just going to go through the field now, see where everyone is. That's Carl Edwards will be in first. But he has to pit. Who does that put first? Who's the first car not pitting? Dale Earnhardt Jr. will be your leader. Bobby Hamilton Jr. in second. as we go green here at ORP. Now that 5 car trying to look for a win. Remember, he was involved in 2 wrecks. Maybe Bobby Hamilton Jr. has a little bit of an advantage on him due to the fact that he wasn't involved in any wrecks, but the 5 gets down to the bottom early. That's what you want to do. The bottom is the way to go here at ORP, as the 5 car will lead the lap a little bit more than 10, I think just barely like 10 laps to go. In second place, I believe, there's David Reagan in 10th. 39th for Martin Truex Jr. Yet again, he gets screwed on the fuel run. Chase Miller in 7th. Sam Hornish Jr. 26th. Ray Biffle in 6th. Wow. What an odd top 10 we got going here. As they're going to make it 3 wide for a second. No, not really. But, yeah. And then after him, we go to Matt Kenseth in 40th. Really looking for a better day than that. Bobby Hamilton Jr. in 2nd place. Really trying to catch up to that 5 car. You can't. He's about a corner back, though. I'm not sure. It looks like the 5. Oh, we can't. 2 cars in 12th. Damn. Doing all right for himself. Can move up to 11th here, maybe 10th, maybe 10th, maybe 10th. Nope, just 11th. 3 wide here at ORP. I've been waiting to say that. All race. All race. As we'll do the full field rundown from number 427, who's in 27th. And we'll just slowly go through the field here. There's the pace car, 152. The 43 car. There's the 139 car, 138, 137, 136, 124, 123, 121, a.k.a. Corey LaJoie because he wrecked so much in the first race. 120, 119, 117, 113, 112, 110, 109, 106, 104, 103. And that's the first owned car in the 100s. It's the Walmart car owned by P&B Racing. We have the 74, 60 owned by Great Digger Motorsports. The 59 owned by Slothy Joe Jr. I'm not sure what his team name is. Then we have the 51 of Morgan Freeman owned by Landon. Oh, look at that block the 120 just did on the 47 owned by Kamikaze. Dario Franchitti. Jeff Burton owned by someone I can't remember. We're going to call it Summit Motorsports. 25 unowned car in second place. 17 part of the RHR crew. 16 also part of the RHR crew in 7th place right now. The 12 unowned car. The 9 owned by Feeble Titan, aka Hall Racing. The 8 Martin Truex Jr. owned by P&B Racing. Yet again gets screwed on pit stops. The 008 Jeremy Clemens owned by no one. David Reagan owned by Slothy. The 5 of Dale Earnhardt Jr., who wins here at ORP. And then the 2 of Clint Boyer, owned by RHR Racing. And that's your full field rundown. And we'll go through the race results here at ORP. Dale Earnhardt Jr. started first and finished first. You remember, it always gives me first place because I'm a pace car. I don't know why it does that. I wish it would start me in last, to be honest. But so remember, start always add 1 to their position. So instead of 10th, he started 9th. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. will finish first, lead 15 laps. Second place was Bobby Hamilton Jr. He didn't lead any laps, but he finishes second. Third, we have the 74 car. Jeff Burton in 5th. 7th was Ray Biffle. Chase Miller finishes 8th. 9th, Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer got someone for the line. And David Reagan finishes 11th. Carl Edwards rounds out the day with a solid top 15. Finishes 12th. And the 47 finishes 16th today. Just, you got to keep on getting consistent finishes. Sam Horner Jr. finishes 22nd. Dario Franchitti finishes 23rd. Don't really know anyone else's name. If I know their name, I'm going to tell them. I know it says 143, but he's the 43 card. Morgan Freeman finishes 35th. Really looking for a better day. Matt Kenseth 36th. 37th is Martin Truex Jr. Remember, these two were up front battling for the lead. Actually, Matt Kenseth led 13 laps and had one of the fastest laps of the race. Marcos Ambrose, owned by Slothy Joe Jr., finishes 38th. 39th was that guy. And that's the whole field rundown. We had 13 caution laps. You know why I know this? Because every lap I did was caution laps. Well, that is your race results. Next race, I don't know. I might do it tonight. I might. First, we're going to look at the championship standings. And for those of you who need to know, top 16 on points. Does not matter if you've won or not. Top 16 on points get in. So we're going to head to Phoenix next race. And first, we still have Jeff Burton. Second, we have Dale Earnhardt Jr. very safely in so far. David Reagan up to third for that top 15 finish. Greg Biffle to fourth. Bobby Hamilton Jr. fifth. Chase Miller to sixth. Boston Finley in the 121 car, a.k.a. Corey LaJoy, in seventh right now. Timothy Marshall in the 109 car. He's eighth in points. Clint Boyer, one of the RHR cars, moves up to ninth. I'm surprised he moved up after that race. Really didn't have a very good race. Dario Franchitti moves to 10th. 11th is Alvin Shields in the 74 machine. Justin Smith in the 138. Wayne Abbott in the 120. Kurt Ham in the 124. Sam Logan in the 160. He's in. And to round out your top 16, Tom Davis in the 123. And we'll go to 20th from the outside looking in. Ted Jones, Randy Richardson, Luke George, and Chad Erickson. Matt Freeman's 21st. Man, he needs to pick up quite a few points. About 32 points he needs to pick up between now and race 10. Between now and Darlington, I believe? Yeah. Between now and Darlington, he needs to pick up that many points to make the chase. But yeah, I was going to say no one has pulsed, but whatever. We can deal with that later. Wins. See, this is your 3 winners so far this season. Top 5, Jeff Burton with 3. That's why he's on top. Matt Kenseth yet to finish in the top 10. Carl Edwards also yet to finish in the top 10, but I don't know. Wayne could do you a lot, but we'll head to Phoenix. I really can't wait till we go to Chicago Pier. I want to show you guys that track, actually, if anyone's still on the screen watching. I'll bring the I'm the owner of the 2 car. I can drive that there for a minute. Hold on. We'll figure out if there's a track testing first. I'll do track testing or something. Test and tune. Alright, we're gonna test and tune nationwide. I'm going to show you guys the Chicago Pier track. Pretty cool track, I think, for anyone watching, which is no one. Just to end off the stream, I'm going to show you a lap around the Chicago Pier. I love this track. This track is the coolest road course. And thank Quinn Warrior for letting me use this car today to show you guys this track. That's basically the most technical bit of the track. And there's this big corner here where I suspect I'm going to have to be sitting. It's basically right down there. Right down there or right up there. One of the two. That's how you get on the pit road. It's a pretty sweet track, actually, if I'm honest. And if you don't brake, that happens. Good thing it's my car. Be really interesting to see the battles here at this track. Really excited to come to this track. I really should have put it earlier in the season. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out to the stream. And what do you say? We should just smash this car over the L? Yeah, I think so. That's some pretty good damage. NASCAR Heat, do this. Make this good. Work with this. This is what your damage should look like. It really does not like me doing burnouts for some reason. I'm not sure why. It's definitely like I didn't destroy the car just right. Hold on, we probably can't do burnouts on this, but we can probably do it on this. Can't really do burnouts apparently at this track. And that's where I end the stream, boys and girls.